Talk to me.
Elijah, 30, Georgia. And I did something I'm not proud of. But what I found is destroying me.
What did you do?
I went through my girlfriend's phone. I know it's wrong. I know it's a violation of privacy. She's furious with me, says she'll never trust me again. And I get it. I do. But what I found, I can't stop thinking about it.
What did you find?
Messages to her group chat, her friends, talking about me. She called me safe, said I'm not the most exciting guy, but stable. She told them she's settling because her ex was electric but unreliable, and I'm husband material even if there's no spark.
Keep going.
One of her friends asked if she loved me, and she said, I love what we have. Not I love him, not yes of course. She loves what we have, the stability, the safety, not me.
And you confronted her.
Yeah, and she's furious. She says I violated her privacy, that everyone vents to their friends and doesn't mean it, that I took things out of context, that attraction grows over time and passion isn't everything. She's crying, saying I ruined everything by snooping, that her private thoughts were never meant to hurt me.
What do you think?
I think she meant every word. And I think I just found out I'm the safe choice, the backup plan, the guy you date after the exciting one breaks your heart.
Elijah, I'm going to be honest with you, and you're not going to like all of it.
Okay.
You were wrong to go through her phone. That's a violation, that's a breach of trust, and you need to own that.
I know. I do own it,
But what you found is also real, and that matters too. Both things can be true at the same time.
everyone is telling me I'm the asshole here, that I invaded her privacy, and now I'm mad about what I found, that I brought this on myself.
You did bring it on yourself by snooping, but that doesn't erase what you learned. You can be wrong for how you found out and still be right to be devastated by what you discovered.
She keeps saying she was just venting, that it's not how she really feels.
Do you believe that?
No. I think when people talk to their friends in private, that's when they tell the truth. That's when they say what they really think without filtering it.
I think you're right.
But she says attraction grows over time, that passion fades anyway, that what we have is more important than spark. Is she wrong about that?
No, she's not wrong about that. Passion does fade. Attraction does evolve. Long-term relationships are built on more than just initial chemistry.
So maybe I'm overreacting.
But Elijah, there's a difference between passion fading and passion never existing in the first place. There's a difference between attraction evolving and settling for someone you're not attracted to because they're safe.
She said her ex was electric, that he made her feel alive. She never said that about me.
I know.
She's with me because I'm stable, because I won't hurt her, because I'm husband material, not because she can't imagine her life without me, because I check the boxes.
That's what it sounds like.
And I can't unhear it, Rex. I can't pretend I didn't read those messages. Every time she looks at me now, I wonder if she's thinking about how much more exciting her ex was. Every time she says she loves me, I wonder if she means it, or if she just loves what I represent.
That's the thing about learning something like this. You can't unlearn it. It changes everything.
So what do I do? Do I stay with someone who sees me as the sensible choice, or did I destroy a good relationship by invading her privacy?
Those are two different questions. Let me answer them separately.
Okay.
First, yes, you violated her privacy. That was wrong. And if this relationship ends, you bear some responsibility for that. You broke her trust. You snooped. That's on you.
I know.
But second, what you found tells you something real and important about how she sees you. And Elijah, you can't build a life with someone who's settling for you. You can't marry someone who describes you as not the most exciting, but stable. That's not love. That's resignation.
But she says she does love me.
She loves what you provide. She loves the stability. She loves not being hurt by someone electric but unreliable. But does she love you, the actual you? Or does she love the safety you represent?
I don't know anymore.
I think you do know. You just don't want to admit it.
She's been crying for days, saying I destroyed us, that we were happy before I went through her phone.
Were you happy or were you unaware?
What's the difference?
Happiness built on ignorance isn't real happiness. It's just not knowing the truth yet. And now you know the truth. You know she's settling. You know there's no spark. You know you're the safe choice after the exciting one burned her.
But maybe that's okay. Maybe being the safe choice is enough. Maybe I'm being immature for wanting passion and spark and all that romantic bullshit.
Is that what you really think? Or is that what you're trying to convince yourself of because walking away is hard?
I don't know.
Elijah, let me ask you something. If you hadn't gone through her phone, if you'd never seen those messages, would you have been happy not knowing?
I think I already suspected something. I think that's why I looked. I could feel it. The way she looked at me versus the way she talked about her ex. I just didn't have proof.
So you went looking for confirmation of something you already felt.
Yeah, and I found it.
And now you can't ignore it.
She says I'm punishing her for having private thoughts, that everyone has doubts and questions, and I'm making her feel guilty for being human.
Private thoughts are one thing. But Elijah, those messages weren't just doubts. They were her telling her friends that she's with you because you're stable, not because she's passionate about you. That you're husband material, even though there's no spark. That's not having doubts. That's settling.
I just wanted to be someone's first choice, not their safe option after the exciting one didn't work out.
You deserve to be someone's first choice.
Do I, though? Maybe I'm not exciting. Maybe I am just stable and safe. Maybe that's all I have to offer.
Stop. You're not boring just because she doesn't see the spark. You're not just stable just because that's what she values about you. The problem isn't that you're not exciting enough. The problem is that she's comparing you to someone else and you're coming up short in her mind.
So what do I do?
You make a choice. You decide if you can live with knowing you're the safe option. Knowing that when she looks at you, part of her is thinking about the electric ex who got away. Knowing that she loves what you provide, but maybe not who you are.
That sounds miserable.
It is miserable. And that's why I think you already know what you need to do.
But I was wrong for snooping. Everyone keeps saying that I brought this on myself by invading her privacy.
You were wrong for snooping. That's true. But Elijah, just because you learned something the wrong way doesn't mean what you learned isn't true. And it doesn't mean you have to stay and pretend you didn't learn it.
So, I should leave.
I think you should leave. Not because you snooped, not to punish her for her private thoughts, but because you now know something about how she sees you, and you can't unknow it. And living with that knowledge while trying to build a future together is going to poison everything.
She'll say I'm ending it over nothing, that I invaded her privacy and then punished her for what I found.
She might say that, but you're not ending it over nothing. You're ending it because you found out you're the consolation prize, and that's a valid reason to walk away.
What if I'm making a mistake? What if this was a good relationship and I'm throwing it away over some messages to her friends?
Elijah, those messages weren't casual venting. They were her honest assessment of your relationship. And if her honest assessment is that you're stable but not exciting, safe but not passionate, husband material but no spark, that's not a good relationship. That's a compromise she's making.
I just wanted her to choose me because she couldn't imagine not choosing me. Not because I was the smart choice after the dumb choice hurt her.
You deserve that. You deserve someone who looks at you and sees everything they want, not just everything that's safe.
Okay, I'm gonna end it.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you're right. I can't unhear those messages. I can't pretend I don't know I'm the backup plan. And I don't want to spend the rest of my life wondering if she's thinking about her electric ex while she's with her stable boyfriend.
That's the right call, even though it hurts.
Should I apologize for snooping?
Yes, you should acknowledge that you violated her privacy, and that wasn't okay. But you should also be honest about why you're leaving. Don't let her make this entirely about your snooping. You're leaving because of what you found, not just how you found it.
This really sucks.
It does. But Elijah, better to know now than to find out 5 years from now when you're married and she's still thinking about the one who got away.
Thank you, Rex.
You're going to be okay. You're going to find someone who doesn't have to talk themselves into being excited about you, doesn't describe you as safe like it's a consolation prize.
I hope so.
I know so. Now, go have that conversation. And remember, you were wrong to snoop, but you're not wrong to leave.
That's a hard one, because both people were wrong in different ways. Elijah was wrong to go through her phone. That's a violation of privacy. That's a breach of trust. And in a perfect world, he shouldn't have done it. But what he found was real. She is settling. She does see him as the safe choice after the exciting one didn't work out. She does think of him as stable, but not passionate. She loves what he provides, not necessarily who he is. And you can't build a life on that. Here's the thing about snooping. Yes, it's wrong. But sometimes people snoop because they already feel something's off, because their gut is telling them something isn't right. And when they look, they find confirmation of what they already suspected. Elijah felt it. That's why he looked. And what he found validated his instinct. Now, should he have just talked to her instead of going through her phone? Probably. But would she have been honest if he'd asked, "Do you think I'm exciting, or am I your first choice?" Probably not. She would have said what he wanted to hear. Those messages to her friends, those were her truth. That's what she really thinks, that he's stable, safe, husband material even without spark, that she's settling for reliability after being burned by passion. And Elijah can't unhear that. He can't pretend he doesn't know, and he shouldn't have to spend his life being someone's safe option. If you're in a relationship where you suspect you're the backup plan, where you feel like you're being chosen for practical reasons rather than passion, trust your gut. You deserve to be someone's first choice, not their sensible option after the exciting one didn't work out. And if you do snoop and find something, yes, you were wrong to invade privacy, but that doesn't mean what you found isn't real. Both things can be true. You can be wrong for how you found out and still be right to leave based on what you discovered. Don't let anyone guilt you into staying with someone who's settling for you just because you found out the wrong way. That's all for tonight. This is Rex, the Reaper, where feelings go to die, and sometimes where people learn they deserve better than being someone's safe choice.
Here's my question. If you snooped and found out your partner was settling for you, would you stay or would you leave? And does how you found out matter more than what you found? Drop your take in the comments. Be honest about it. Like, subscribe, notifications. Later.